today some hot sauce for you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I love hot sauce, and I'm always trying new kinds and buying stuff from the store. I'm a huge sriracha fan, but what I don't like is all the nitrates and stuff they put in the sauces. For something that you use so often, it makes you wonder with all the chemicals that they use and preservatives if you're really doing the best thing for your health. So I decided to start doing some research, and fellow Marine on YouTube, No Hippie Barbecue, had a pretty cool recipe on his channel on how to make fermented hot sauce. I watched a couple of videos and searched around and found out a couple ideas for me to do this. I'm gonna link his channel below so you guys can check him out. He's got some really cool recipes on his channel also, and a great recipe for making a habanero hot sauce that I thought was pretty cool. The one that I'm gonna be making here today has got some extra spices in it, like coriander, which is the same as cilantro. You can pretty much get cilantro and use it if you like. I have some lemongrass, which I'm now growing in my garden, and I absolutely love the flavor of this stuff. It has like a lemon flavor without adding acidity to your dishes. I'm going to be using this a lot in my upcoming recipes. I have 1 whole onion, 5 cloves of garlic, and I have some assorted peppers here that I'm going to be using that's just ripened up. I happen to have them around, so I'm going to cut whatever parts of them are soft and discard them, and then we're going to do a ferment for 7 days in vinegar. And then we're gonna come back and finish the recipe in 1 week. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our spices and vegetables in the mason jar. And here I got, I guess this is 1500 milliliter mason jar. So it's 6 cups. So this is the size we're gonna use. It's just what I have available. You guys can use smaller ones for smaller batches. So I'm gonna take my onion, give it a rough chop, drop it in. Notice I'm wearing gloves, and the reason is when you work with like these really hot peppers, like I got a couple of habaneros in there, you want to make sure that you wear gloves. If not, then that oil is going to get on your hands, and if you wipe your face or get it anywhere on you, it's going to really burn. And it takes a long time to be able to get that oil off your hands, which is soap and water. So basically I'm going to crush my garlic cloves. Then I'm going to drop them in my mason jar along with my onion. I'm going to chop my coriander a little bit. Drop it in there also. And then the lemongrass. This lemongrass happens to grow really well here in Florida. It seems to be resistant to bugs, and I love this stuff. It's just an amazing aroma that it has for a lot of your Thai dishes and things like that, and many other Oriental dishes. It adds a lot of flavor. I'm going to be using it in many different things. I really love this stuff. So basically I have that in there now. I'm gonna start adding my chilies. Like some of these, just cut some pieces off. Personally, I'm leaving the seeds because I like a lot of heat in my hot sauce. If you guys don't want it too hot, you can, take the seeds out. I'm using mostly jalapeno peppers and serrano peppers. I got 2 habaneros that are going in there, and there was 1 long chili that I had in there. I don't really know the name of it. I just picked it up at my local Publix, so it's actually pretty spicy though. I've used it. We're just gonna chop our ends off our peppers and then cut them in half so they fit. These serrano peppers are also pretty hot when they get ripened. It seems like the more they ripen, the hotter they get. I'm going to be growing a whole lot of different peppers in my backyard this year, I'm experimenting with different strains and flavors and stuff. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'll be doing some videos on that. Really gotten into gardening this last year. Really satisfying to be able to grow your own vegetables and make dishes from them. Make sure any part that's moldy or rotten, you cut that off, because then you're gonna have a problem with your ferment. So make sure that you only use good parts of the peppers. Then when you put your vinegar in, the most important part is that everything is covered. So I'm gonna see how much. So that's about it. We have there our peppers and our spices. Also going to add 1 tablespoon of sea salt, and then I'm going to shake it all up because that's going to help us with our fermentation process. So guys, basically what I'm gonna do now that our salt is in there mixed with all of our hot peppers and spices, I'm gonna take a towel, put it over the top, and then put a rubber band on it to keep anything from getting in, but at the same time you want the ferment to be able to breathe. And I'm gonna put this away in a cool, dry place, cabinet, for about a week, and then we'll come back and we're gonna put it in the blender and cook it and finish the sauce. I promise you guys, if you do this, you're never gonna wanna buy store-bought hot sauce ever again in your life. Okay guys, so after you have cooked down and reduced the sauce and let it cool, then I'm actually gonna go ahead and blend it a second time. I'm using the NutriBullet, and I've come to realize that I should have a much more powerful blender. I will be getting something else to work in the kitchen with. I'm looking at the Ninja and also the Blendtec. I like both of those because the NutriBullet is just not cutting it anymore. So basically, once the sauce has cooled off, still kind of chunky, the seeds and stuff, just because the NutriBullet doesn't break it down thin enough. But if you guys have a more powerful type of blender, I suggest you use that instead. And basically, as you work on the sauce, you want to kind of like taste it a little bit, just to make sure you want more salt, or add anything to it. You can still do it while you're working on it. Like right now, this sauce is perfect. It's pretty hot, but I like my sauce really hot. So basically, I just put it in a squirt bottle, and I already had some in there from the last batch I did, and this will last me a very long time. So I'll basically put that lid on it, and anytime I'm going to use it for recipes, I'll have it there. The rest I'm going to put here in the mason jar. And at this time, the sauce is pretty smooth. The way it's broken down, as you guys could probably see there. There's not really any lumps in it or anything. So as you guys can see, I got a pretty good amount of sauce out of those peppers. This stuff is phenomenal. It's so good, and it has no chemicals or preservatives. You'll save you guys a ton of money on buying just commercial made hot sauces, and you can tailor it to whatever your taste preference is. Like I said, as you make the sauce, you can taste it to see if you want to add more salt or garlic or any other seasoning while you're making it, so you can kind of tailor it to your preference. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to go check out No Hippie Barbecue. They're a great channel, fellow Marine, and he's got some really great recipes, including a really nice fermented hot sauce recipe. I'll put the link to his channel below, and you guys can go check him out and see some of his recipes. And I hope to see you guys on the next one.